Hello, everyone. Welcome to Flux English. This is a place where English feels easy, friendly, and real.
Hey, Casey. It feels really nice to be here today.
Hi, Henry. Yes, it does. I'm really happy we're reporting this episode.
You know, I was thinking about our listeners. Some of them might feel nervous right now.
That's true. Learning English can feel scary sometimes.
But at Flux English, we don't rush.
Exactly. We learn step by step, one small sentence at a time.
So if you're listening and you're a beginner, this podcast is for you.
And if you feel shy speaking English, you're in the right place.
By the way, we should introduce ourselves.
Oh yes, good idea. My name is Casey. I'll be here to guide you and practice English with you.
And I'm Henry. I'm learning English with you too. We're on this journey together.
Henry, what are we talking about today?
Today's topic is something very simple and very useful. We're talking about weather.
Weather is funny, isn't it?
Yes, it changes all the time.
And we talk about it every day.
In the morning, at work, at school.
Sometimes we don't even notice it.
But weather helps us start conversations.
So in today's episode, we'll learn simple weather words.
We'll practice short sentences.
And most importantly, we'll speak out loud together.
Before we begin, let's slow down for a moment.
Take a deep breath.
Relax your shoulders.
You're doing great already.
All right, Casey,
All right, Henry.
let's begin.
So, Henry, now that we've said hello to everyone, I want to start in a very simple way. Let's talk about where we are right now.
That sounds good. I think that's something everyone listening can do too.
Exactly. You don't need special English skills for this. You just need to look around you.
Right now, I'm sitting near a window and I can see the sky outside.
What does the sky look like today?
Today, the sky looks a little gray and there are clouds moving slowly.
That's a great description. Friends listening, you can do the same thing. You can look outside and ask yourself, what does the weather look like today?
Henry, do you think people need difficult words to talk about the weather? Not at all. I think simple words are more than enough.
I agree. For example, you can say, it's sunny or it's cloudy, and people understand you.
Yes, and even one short sentence like that is real communication.
That's very important for beginners to remember.
Casey, I also feel that weather is connected to how we feel inside.
That's true. When the weather changes, our mood often changes too.
For example, when it's sunny, I usually feel more awake and active.
And when it's cloudy or rainy, I feel a bit slower and quieter.
Friends listening, think about today. How does today's weather make you feel?
Let's help our listeners practice with a simple sentence.
Good idea.
Try saying this sentence out loud. Today, the weather is...
Then you add one word, like sunny, cloudy, rainy, or cool.
There's no right or wrong answer here.
The important thing is to speak.
Henry, can you give an example?
Sure. Today, the weather is cloudy and it feels a little cool.
That's a perfect beginner sentence. It's simple, but it tells a clear story.
This is something our listeners can practice every day.
In the morning when you wake up,
Or when you go outside for the first time.
just one sentence about the weather is enough.
Yes, one sentence a day is how confidence grows.
I really like starting English practice this way.
Me too. It feels calm and natural.
And it doesn't feel like studying.
Exactly. It feels like using English in real life.
All right, Henry, I think our listeners are ready to learn some basic weather words now.
I agree. They already understand the idea, so learning the words will be easier.
Great. Let's move on to the next part and build their weather vocabulary together.
So, Henry, now that we've talked about the weather around us, I think it's time to introduce some basic weather words.
Yes, this is the part where listeners often feel nervous, but they really don't need to.
That's right. These words are very common and people use them every day.
We're not learning many words today. We're learning a few words, but learning them well.
Let's start with a very easy one. The word is sunny.
When we say sunny, we mean the sun is shining in the sky.
For example, you can say, "It's sunny today."
That sentence is short, but it sounds very natural.
Henry, when do you usually use the word sunny?
I often use it in the morning when I look outside and see a bright sky.
Friends listening, you can try this too. If you see the sun, you can say, "It's sunny today."
Now let's talk about another common word, cloudy.
Cloudy means there are many clouds in the sky, and the sun is not very strong.
On cloudy days, the sky often looks gray or white.
You can say, "It's cloudy today."
This word is very useful, especially when the weather is not very clear.
Next, let's talk about rainy.
Rainy means it is raining or it rains a lot during the day.
For example, you can say, "It's rainy today, so I stay inside."
That sentence tells us two things, the weather and your action.
That's a great way to use English in real life.
Another word we should learn is windy.
Windy means there's a lot of wind outside.
On windy days, your hair moves and trees move.
You can say, "It's windy today."
This word is very simple but very helpful.
Now, let's put these words together.
You don't need long sentences.
You can choose one word and make one sentence.
For example, it's sunny today. It's cloudy today. It's rainy today. It's windy today.
Henry, do you notice something about all these sentences?
Yes, they all start the same way. It's.
Exactly. That makes them easy to remember.
Friends listening, here's something important.
You don't need to memorize all the words at once.
You can pick just one word today.
And use it again and again.
That's how words become natural.
Henry, which weather word do you use the most?
I think I use cloudy the most because the sky often looks cloudy where I live.
That's a great example of using English from your real life.
Yes, English feels easier when it matches your daily experience.
All right, I think our listeners now have a good foundation.
They know some basic weather words and they know how to use them in simple sentences.
In the next part, we'll talk about how weather feels on the body, like hot and cold.
That's going to be very useful for daily conversations.
Great! Let's move on to the next part.
Now that we know some basic weather words, let's talk about how the weather feels on our body.
Yes, because weather is not only something we see, it's something we feel.
Exactly. And this is where English becomes more personal.
Let's start with hot weather. Casey, how do you feel on a very hot day?
On very hot days, I feel tired easily. I don't want to move too much.
That sounds very real. So you can say, it's hot today and I feel tired.
Yes, that sentence is still simple, but it shares a feeling.
Now let's talk about cold weather.
On cold days, my hands feel cold very quickly.
Mine too. Sometimes I just want to put my hands in my pockets.
So you can say, "It's cold today and my hands feel cold."
That's a great beginner sentence because it talks about your body.
Henry, what about days when it's not very hot and not very cold?
I like those days. I usually say the weather feels comfortable.
That's a very useful word, comfortable.
Yes, and you can use it like this. The weather feels comfortable today.
Friends listening, think about your body right now.
Do you feel hot? Do you feel cold?
Or do you feel comfortable?
Try to say one sentence about how the weather feels to you.
Henry, can you give another example?
Sure. Today it's a little cool, so I feel relaxed.
That's a nice sentence. It's calm and very natural.
Casey, I think this is where learners can start to sound more natural.
I agree. When you talk about feelings, your English sounds more real.
And you don't need many words to do that.
Let's help our listeners connect weather with daily life.
For example, you can say, it's hot today, so I drink more water.
Or it's cold today, so I wear a jacket.
These are small sentences, but they describe real life.
Henry, what do you usually do on very hot days?
On very hot days, I stay inside and try to rest more.
That's a perfect example of using weather in conversation.
Friends listening, you can practice this too.
Finish this sentence in your own way. Today, the weather feels so I...
Any answer is good. The important thing is to speak.
I really like this part of learning English.
Me too. It helps people talk about themselves.
And that builds confidence.
All right, I think our listeners are doing great so far.
Yes, they now know weather words and how the weather feels.
In the next part, we'll practice short conversations using weather.
That will help our listeners speak more naturally.
Let's move on to the next part.
Now that we've talked about how the weather feels, let's try using weather in short conversations.
Yes, this is something people do every day without thinking about it.
Exactly. Weather is often the first thing we talk about.
Scene 1. Morning at home.
Henry, imagine it's morning and we meet in the kitchen.
Okay, I just woke up and I'm making coffee.
I look outside and say, "Good morning, it looks cloudy today."
And I reply, yes, it does. I think it might rain later.
That's a very natural conversation.
Simple sentences, but they sound real.
Scene 2, before work or school.
Now imagine you're leaving home.
You meet a friend or a classmate.
You can say, it's a bit cold this morning.
And your friend might answer, "Yes, I brought a jacket with me."
That's how weather connects to daily actions.
Bus scene, on the way.
Casey, what about talking to someone you don't know very well?
Weather is perfect for that.
For example, you're waiting for a bus.
You can say, "It's really hot today, isn't it?"
And the other person can say, yes, it is. I'm sweating already.
That short exchange feels friendly.
Afternoon check-in.
Let's try a slightly longer one.
All right.
I call you in the afternoon and ask, "How's the weather there?"
I answer, it's sunny now, but it was rainy this morning.
That sentence talks about time as well.
Yes, but it's still very simple.
Friends listening, you don't need to memorize these conversations.
Just listen to the feeling of them.
Notice how people start with weather and then add small details.
Let's help our listeners practice.
Imagine one situation in your life today.
At home, at work, at school, or outside.
Now think of one weather sentence you could say in that situation.
It can be very short.
Henry, can you give one more example?
Sure. If I'm at work, I might say, it's warm in here today.
That's a great example.
It's not about the sky, but it's still about weather and feeling.
I like how weather makes conversations easier.
Me too. It feels safe and friendly.
And that's why it's such a good topic for beginners.
Our listeners have done a lot in this episode.
Yes, they learned words, talked about feelings, and tried conversations.
That's real progress.
Henry, let's stay in this same morning for a little longer.
Yes, because real conversations don't end after one sentence.
Exactly. They slowly move forward. You're still standing near the window.
The sky hasn't changed much.
It's still cloudy and the light is soft.
You say, it's one of those quiet mornings.
The other person listens and replies, "Yes, it feels calm today."
You both stand there for a moment.
You're not in a hurry.
Then you remember yesterday.
Yesterday was very hot.
So you say, yesterday was much hotter than today.
The other person agrees and says, "Yes, today feels easier."
That comparison feels very natural.
And it doesn't need difficult grammar.
You pick up your coffee and take a sip.
The warm drink feels good in your hands. So you say, "This weather makes me feel more relaxed."
The other person smiles and replies, me too. I like mornings like this.
You look at the clock.
You start thinking about your day.
You say, "If it stays like this, I might go for a walk later." That sentence connects weather, time, and a plan.
The other person answers, that sounds nice. I might do the same.
Now the conversation feels deeper. Friends listening, stay in this same scene.
Try to say a sentence like this. This kind of weather makes me feel.
Or, compared to yesterday, today feels.
Take your time.
Natural reflection, not teaching.
Casey, I like how this conversation feels.
Me too. It's calm and personal.
It doesn't sound like a lesson.
It sounds like two people starting their day.
Friends listening, if you can follow this part, you are already beyond basic.
You're not just naming the weather.
You're sharing feelings, memories, and small plans.
That's how English slowly becomes yours.
Not by memorizing.
But by using it in moments like this.
All right, let's slowly bring this part to an end.
Yes, in the next and final part, we'll review and close today's episode.
Let's move to the last part together.
All right, we're coming to the end of today's episode.
Yes, and before we say goodbye, let's take a moment together.
Today, we talked about something very simple.
The weather.
We didn't try to learn many new words.
We just used easy English in a calm way.
We talked about the sky
About how the weather feels.
and about how it affects our day.
If you're listening and thinking, I understood most of this,
That's a very good sign.
it means your English is working.
You don't need to remember every sentence.
You don't need to speak perfectly.
What matters is that you stayed with us.
You listened.
You imagined the scenes.
And maybe you spoke a little too.
That's how real progress happens.
Quietly, step by step.
Before we go, here's one small thing you can try.
The next time you notice the weather,
Just say one sentence in English.
even in your head is fine.
Something simple like, "It feels nice today," or "It's a bit cloudy this morning."
Those small moments matter.
Thank you for spending this time with us.
Thank you for learning slowly with Flux English.
We'll be back with another calm conversation soon.
Until then, take care.
And enjoy the weather today. All right, we're coming to the end of today's episode.
Yes, and before we say goodbye, let's take a moment together.
Today, we talked about something very simple.
The weather.
We didn't try to learn many new words.
We just used easy English in a calm way.
We talked about the sky
About how the weather feels.
and about how it affects our day.
If you're listening and thinking, I understood most of this,
That's a very good sign.
it means your English is working.
You don't need to remember every sentence.
You don't need to speak perfectly.
What matters is that you stayed with us.
You listened.
You imagined the scenes.
And maybe you spoke a little too.
That's how real progress happens.
Quietly, step by step.
Before we go, here's one small thing you can try.
The next time you notice the weather,
Just say one sentence in English.
even in your head is fine.
Something simple like, "It feels nice today," or "It's a bit cloudy this morning."
Those small moments matter.
Thank you for spending this time with us.
Thank you for learning slowly with Flux English.
We'll be back with another calm conversation soon.
Until then, take care.
And enjoy the weather today.